The true story of Ernesto Fonseca Carrillo, Don Neto. Ernesto Fonseca Carrillo, alias Don Neto. Born in 1930 in Badiraguato, Sinaloa, the cradle of Mexico's great drug lords, Fonseca Carrillo belonged to a generation that understood drug trafficking as a business of patience. He was a pioneer in the trafficking of heroin and marijuana into the United States long before the world had even heard about Colombian cocaine. His importance lay in his ability to mediate. He was the one who united the different Sinaloan families and taught them that unity creates strength. Without Don Neto's guidance, it is unlikely that younger figures such as Rafael Caro Quintero or even Miguel Ángel Félix Gallardo would have managed to consolidate their empire so quickly. Don Neto was the first great public relations figure of the Mexican drug trade. He understood that for the business to prosper, he needed smooth relations with the authorities. His network of contacts within the police and political world was legendary, but his greatest legacy was family. He was the uncle and mentor of Amado Carrillo Fuentes, the Lord of the Skies, whom he introduced to the business and taught the strategies that would later turn him into the leader of the Juarez cartel. Don Neto was not only moving product, he was training the next generation of men who would come to dominate the country. Like his partners, his downfall was triggered by the case of DEA agent Enrique Camarena, although historical accounts suggest that Fonseca Carrillo was the most moderate of the group and even opposed the agent's murder because of the consequences it would bring. However, his presence at the meetings where Camarena's fate was decided sealed his own fate as well. On April 7, 1985, just days after Caro Quintero's capture in Costa Rica, the Mexican army surrounded Don Neto's residence in Puerto Vallarta. Unlike other bloody confrontations, Fonseca Carrillo surrendered without resistance. Reports from the time describe him as calm, almost cynical, greeting the soldiers and reminding them that governments come and go, but we remain. Fonseca Carrillo spent more than 30 years in prison. However, unlike Caro Quintero, who returned to hiding, or Félix Gallardo, who continues battling serious health issues, Don Neto achieved a significant legal victory. Due to his advanced age and multiple health problems, colon cancer, vision impairment, and paralysis, he was granted house arrest in 2016. Today, at 95 years old, Ernesto Fonseca Carrillo spends his final days in an upscale residential area in the state of Mexico. He is the only one of the three founders who has managed to spend his final years outside a prison cell, watching from retirement as the world he helped build continues to burn.